Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's That Guy 13, and today I have a guest with me.
KCAL Neeks.
And once again, we got another different video today. And today we're going to be doing a little story time. Okay, so I have a story.
Ooh.
I have a story for KCAL Neeks, and it shows how much of a little asshole I was when I was younger. And it's pretty bad, so here we go, okay? So
ready for this.
So when I was younger, I went to this what would you call it, like an elementary school? Elementary school, I guess?
I think that's what it's called.
And so I really hated that school, so I would try to spend as much time as I could, like, in the bathrooms. I know that sounds weird, but it was like the only thing that you could do, like, back then to get away from teachers was like go to the bathroom and like fuck around.
Jerk off.
Yeah, because I'm sure when I was like 8, I knew what a fucking dick was.
Yeah, what?
Anyway,
dude, I jerked off every chance I could.
In the bathroom in an elementary school?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, go ahead and do that now. See how much you
All
really
right.
like that. Anyway.
But anyways.
So, like when you were younger and you go into the bathroom and like wet pieces of like toilet paper or some shit and like it would stick to those like fucking like styrofoam looking tiles and shit like that. I would do that, but there was one time and I was just pissed off at the world because I was like a little emo 8-year-old.
Ooh.
And so I went to the bathroom, and when I walked in, I noticed that the hand soap kind of looked pea colored. It was like kind of yellow, shit like that. And I don't know why this thought popped in my head, but I was like, I'm gonna fucking pee in that. So I took the little hand soap thing, and I went into like one of the stalls, and I unscrewed it, and I peed in the hand soap. I shook it up and shit, and I put it back on the sink, like where you wash your hands.
Ew, what the fuck?
So I left it there. And the next day I went back, but like something happened, and like we had to be escorted to the bathroom like by teachers. So it was me and this other kid. We went to the bathroom. And so, we went in, did whatever we were going to do, take little 8-year-old shits or whatever. And we came out, and I noticed that the kid is washing his hands.
Oh.
And I kind of liked the kid, so I was like, hey, man, you probably shouldn't wash your hands in that. I heard someone peed in it. And he's like, yeah, okay, whatever. And he kind of like, blew it off, and he told the teacher on me.
Oh.
And so, like, the teacher was like, yeah, don't joke around like that and whatever, haha. And I'm assuming that the teacher told, like, the janitor or whatever, because the next day they had, like, a new thing of hand soap. But
fucking savage.
Just the kid washed his hands in my piss. In my fucking pee.
You guys are really bros now.
Oh, I'm sure he's dead by now or whatever. I don't even know his fucking name, but it's just like I was such a little like fucking asshole when I was younger. Yeah. And then like a week later, I found a harmonica in the bathroom. Just like it was a nice fucking harmonica too. Like it was sitting on the back of the toilet. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this, and I fucking took it and I used it.
Oh. Why the fuck was there a harmonica in the bathroom?
I don't know. Like somebody's playing their harmonica while they're like taking a shit.
Singing the blues.
But yeah, I pissed in hand soap, and I watched a kid wash his hands with my piss. Yeah.
Well.
So what are your thoughts on that story? What do you think of that?
You are a little fucking asshole, dude. I know for a fact if that happened to me, I'd flip the fuck out. But at the same time, he didn't know.
Yeah, he kind of like, he was like, oh yeah, right, this kid's probably like blowing shit out of his ass or whatever, like just kind of trying to be a dick. And I just thought it was funny. It just goes to show when people tell you that they pee in hand soap, you gotta believe them.
Yeah. Message received.
Oh, there was a cop right there. Oh shit.
So
you got any stories?
I do. Yeah, I have a pretty good one.
It's not, about you peeing in hand soap.
Nope. Close. Not really though.
Did you shit in somebody's hand soap?
No. I had just gotten back from a long, relaxing day at the beach.
Okay.
In Connecticut. And
there are beaches in Connecticut?
Yeah. The fuck you mean?
There probably filled with like dolphin.
It was either Connecticut or Rhode Island, one of the
I feel
fucking
like Rhode
two.
Island's more believable.
Whatever, but anyways, I had really bad, like, rash in my genital area.
Oh, that's one of the reasons I hate going to the beach.
Yeah, you get, like, the salt or whatever, just, you chafe like a son of a bitch. And then I got home, and I went to sleep, of course, and then the next day it was still hurting, and my parents had left. I don't know where they were. But me and my brothers were outside playing wiffle ball, and I had to stop playing because my rash was chafing so bad.
Yeah.
So I went into my cabinet looking for baby powder to put on the rash because that, that stops the rash. It doesn't really stop the rash. It just helps it from, like, chafing. And so I grab a bottle of what I think is baby powder, and it turns out it was foot powder.
Oh, okay.
So, but I didn't know that, so I go ahead and plop it on my hand and start,
rubbing your balls and shit.
Rubbing my balls, spanking my nuts, getting the job done.
Yeah.
And a few seconds later, I noticed a burning sensation on my balls.
Okay, that's never good.
No, it was really bad. It started really burning, and then I look at the bottle and it said foot powder, and I started freaking out. And I was pretty young. Yeah. So like I started to cry. I called my stepmom crying. I was like, "Help, what do? I just poured foot powder on my balls and it's burning." She's like, "Go hop in the shower." And like I jumped in the shower.
Get to the shower.
Get to the shower. I went and jumped in the shower and just aimed the fucking hose right at my balls and just trying to get it all off. I was still crying. Like, imagine walking into that.
Oh yeah, like little KCAL Neeks, like aiming the fucking shower head at his nuts while
crying. But yeah, that's one of the stories I don't think I've ever told
doesn't,
you.
Like, foot powder and like chafing powder isn't like the same shit because it both stops it from like burning or itching or something?
No,
like,
foot powder burns. What is that stuff? It's in this powder. It's supposed to. It like. Doesn't really burn your feet.
Is it like athlete's foot powder or something?
Yeah, that's what it was for. Like when you have like calluses and shit.
Oh shit.
That kind of stuff, and I didn't know it would burn either, but I found out the hard way.
See, I actually kind of have a related story to that too. It was kind of like the same. It's like the same premise. So like when I was younger, like I had like the same thing. It was like a day after the beach or whatever. And I had the same thing like on my nuts, so I figured I was like, oh, I see on all these commercials how Icy Hot and shit like stops it from being like in pain or irritated. So I put Icy Hot on my balls. I mean, it was good at first. And I was like, oh, that's nice and cold. That feels better. But then once it started to burn, it was honestly one of the most agonizing feelings. It was like somebody put my nuts in like a fucking toaster oven or some shit.
Yeah,
it was so hot. So I started to fucking panic. So I immediately went and grabbed a towel and was rubbing the shit off my balls. It didn't fucking help. It still burned for a good 10 minutes. It was awful.
That shit will fucking scar your nutsack for life. You don't put anything down there anymore.
Yeah, so moral of the story goes, don't put Icy Hot or foot powder on your nutsack. It just won't end well at all. And I think that might be the end of story time for today.
Story time was a bit different.
We learned a lot about each other today.
Yeah, so we both have genital experiences.
That sounds so bad, especially because we're talking about little 8-year-old us's
Us's.
Well, how else do you say it? 8-year-old me's
8-year-old Neeks and
that guy 13, that kid 13.
You know what? Let's just leave it at that.
Let's just end the fucking video.
All right.
Before we disappoint ourselves even more. All right, so it's been that guy 13.
KCAL Neeks.
I hope you guys all enjoyed our pain of nutsacks. And we'll see you guys later.
Oh!